Welcome to the Explainer. Today, we are going to tackle a problem that, let's be honest, plagues just about every organization out there: setting goals that actually get you somewhere. For years, we've all had the same thing drilled into our heads: set SMART goals. Specific, measurable, achievable. But what if I told you that last part, achievable, is exactly why you're aiming too low? What if it's costing you massive growth you're not even seeing? So if achievable is the problem, let's take a hard look at why our traditional goal-setting methods just aren't cutting it anymore. It's a tough pill to swallow, but we gotta face it. I mean, we've all been there, right? You spend weeks, maybe even months, in these long strategy meetings, and you come up with these beautiful, high-level plans. But then what happens? They end up in a binder on a shelf, and when it's time to actually do the work, the plan feels vague, totally uninspiring, and completely disconnected from what people are doing day to day. And listen, this isn't just a feeling. The data is absolutely shocking. A staggering 2/3 of perfectly good strategies fail, not because the ideas were bad, but because the execution was terrible. There's this massive chasm between the brilliant plan in the boardroom and the actual work getting done on the ground. So, how do the most successful companies in the world fix this? How do they bridge that huge gap between strategy and execution? How do they get every single person, from the CEO all the way down to the new intern, pulling in the exact same direction? Well, they move from the chaos you see on the left, disconnected teams, wasted effort, to the crystal clear alignment on the right. They create one single source of truth that focuses everybody on what actually matters. It makes sure no one's spinning their wheels on goals that are already out of date. And the fix is this deceptively simple but unbelievably powerful framework called objectives and key results. You'll hear it called OKRs. It's really just a system for defining what you want to do, and this is the critical part: how you're going to prove you actually did it. Now, I want to be clear, this is not some abstract management theory from a textbook. This is the exact system used by the absolute giants of innovation. John Doerr brought this to Google when they were just 40 people, and they still use it today to manage a company of nearly 140,000. That right there shows you the power of this thing. So, let's get into it. Let's dive into the core formula that makes OKRs so incredibly effective. How does this actually work? At its very heart, the entire framework boils down to this one single elegant sentence. Think of it like a contract you make with your team for total clarity. I will achieve this ambitious thing, and we will measure our success by hitting these specific outcomes. First, you have the objective. This is your what. It's not a task, it's an aspiration. It's meant to be qualitative, inspirational. It's your moonshot. It's that big, ambitious goal that should make you feel just a little bit uncomfortable. Think something like, deliver a world-class customer experience. Then you've got your key results. This is your how. And these are not tasks either. They are measurable outcomes. They absolutely have to be quantitative and verifiable. If it doesn't have a number, it is not a key result. It's that simple. There's no debate at the end of the quarter. You either hit the number or you didn't. So here's a great example of how this works in practice. It takes a big, kind of fuzzy idea like customer delight and translates it into cold, hard, undeniable numbers. We're not just hoping for happy customers. We're defining exactly what a delighted customer looks like, with metrics like Net Promoter Score, response time, and onboarding success. This is how you make those big aspirations real. Okay, this next part, this is where OKRs really flip traditional goal setting completely on its head. It is a fundamental shift in how we think about what success and a failure even mean. Get this. In the world of OKRs, hitting 100% of your goal is actually a sign of failure. Let that sink in for a second. Hitting your target perfectly means you just didn't aim high enough. The real sweet spot, the indicator that you set a truly ambitious goal that pushed your team to innovate, is hitting about 70%. I mean, as the team at Google themselves explains it, getting 70% of the way to a massive stretch goal is where real innovation lives. This framework isn't about hitting safe, predictable targets. It's about pushing the absolute boundaries of what you think is possible. It's designed to reward ambitious thinking and those big moonshots. So that brings us to the crucial point, this fundamental shift in thinking that really separates the most effective teams from, well, everybody else. And this slide just illustrates it perfectly. We have to stop focusing on outputs. The tasks we do, the features we ship, the projects we complete. We have to start measuring outcomes, the real-world results we achieve. I mean, anybody can launch a product. The real question is, did it get 10,000 downloads? That's the difference between being busy and being effective. So as you think about your own goals, just ask yourself this one simple question. Is your to-do list just a series of tasks, of outputs, or is it truly designed to drive measurable, game-changing outcomes? Because the answer to that question could be the difference between standing still and achieving truly exponential growth.